Okay, so this is my program, and so I started with the Bitmoji code because I wanted to get that out of the way. And then included the code from the button class. I put that next. And then I made these variables for my images because I have 5 images, so I have variables for the X and Y for each of them. And these are all the placements. And so then I drew the splash screen, called the button function and the Bitmoji function. And then the gameplay screen, I drew that next with all of my ladybug images with their placements X1 and Y1. And so here I have this function that, with these if statements, it'll check if the mouse is over a ladybug. So I have mouse is in a certain area, which is around ladybug 1. So the X1 and then the Y1. And then same thing for 2, 3, 4, and 5. And so if the mouse is within those parameters, which is just an area like around the ladybug, and the mouse will click on it, and then it'll move the ladybug off screen so that it disappears. It looks like it's disappearing. And then the draw function, so it has another if statement, and this draw function just loops. So if the current scene is 0, and I made that variable up here, set the current scene at 0. So if the current scene is 0, which it is, equal to, then it'll draw the splash screen. So it already starts off equal to 0, so the splash screen is immediately drawn. And then so it goes through the function and then goes here to mouse clicked, and these all randomize the placement of the ladybugs within these parameters. So then it goes here and sees current scene equals 1. So the variable current scene is no longer 0, it's 1 now. So then when it goes to the draw function again, because the draw function loops continuously, then the current scene will be equal to 1, not 0. So when you click on the start button, the mouse is inside the start button. Then current scene will go to 1, and then so if current scene equals 1, then it'll draw the gameplay screen and draw all the bugs. And it doesn't really have my draw function isn't really set up to go back to the splash screen after completing the task. So to go back there, you'd have to just hit the restart button. And that's it.